Hi, hello, babes. I really need to stop. My dog is over there doing some devious activities, and I'm gonna ignore it for the most part. So if y'all hear anything in the background, just know she's over there demolishing toys, and I can't stop her. I've tried, okay, but she's a puppy. This is what I'm seeing right now, and for any of y'all wondering. Anyways, so I have a freaking massive stack of books that I'm going to be hauling for you guys. I got all of these during Black Friday weekend, and I think there's around like 25 to 27 books here. I didn't really count. Well, I counted and then I forgot to add a couple. So here's the thing, and this is my qualifying statement, so just know this is me like making excuses for being a bad financial person. I got like a couple of these were sent to me by authors, and then some of them I bought for, not for me, but like for gifts. The rest I just bought because I wanted to buy them. Let's just get right into it, yeah? So I did originally have these separated into the Barnes & Noble haul that I did, and then the Target buy 2 get 1 free, and then Amazon the buy 3 for 2. Then I filmed this like the day that I got home from being out of town, which was like last week. I was using a new lens on my camera, and that lens decided that it wanted to be really weird and like be out of focus for literally half of the video. So I have to refilm it, which is like, I'm not complaining about. It is what it is, it's whatever. But so these are not going to be in any particular order in terms of like where I got them from. I'll tell you if I can remember, but yeah, we're just gonna do it. And if I have any issues with this, I don't know if you guys will be getting this video, okay? First, I just got this, and this is not for me. This is for a gift for a friend, but I got Once You're Mine by Morgan Bridges. And if you guys don't know, if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, I freaking loved this book. The author sent it to me. She asked me to read it, and it was a 5-star read. It's basically like a Hunting Adeline, but without like the as dark of feel and vibe as that book had. This follows a girl who is a congressman's or governor's daughter or whatever, but this guy kills her dad, right? And the guy that kills her dad starts to become like obsessed with her, and so he like stalks her, and then basically like, not like Stockholm syndromes her into dating him, but just like they end up like building a relationship, and it turns into this whole thing. I genuinely loved this book, so then I bought it for one of my friends to read. Bailey, if you're watching this, well, I guess you already know, but she's getting this one. Then I bought Give Me More and Eyes on Me by Sarah Kay. Both of these are part of the Salacious Players Club trilogy series. I'm not sure what these books are about, and here's the thing. I wasn't gonna get either of these, and then I needed like a third book to go for the buy 2 get 1 free at Target, and so at 2 separate occasions I picked up these books because I had only been seeing Give Me More around. I hadn't seen Eyes on Me, and then when I went the very last time while I was in San Antonio, I saw Eyes on Me, so then I got it. I have no idea what these books are about. You know the running theme in my book hauls, you guys. I have no idea what these books are about. I just like the covers, or I've heard some stuff about them, and I buy them, and I read them for the most part. So I have no idea what these are about. They are giving like Ruby and Emerald, which we're not going to even go into the obviousness that is me. Also, drink of the day, I have a salted caramel crumble latte with oat milk and vanilla cold foam from Ziggy's, which is my favorite coffee shop. Then I got Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. I have Love and Olives, but I know Love and Gelato is the first one, and then there's also Love and Luck. I have no idea what those books are about. I just know that they're YA contemporary romances, and I was never into these books like when they first came out, because when these books came out, I was reading a lot of YA books just in general, but I was specifically getting into YA contemporary, and for whatever reason, I just never picked these up. My brain is not working today, okay? Then I got Heated Rivals by Katie Robert. I have no, look, listen. I think I have the entire Neon God series. If not, I'm only missing like a couple out of there. I have not read a single word out of those books, but when I saw this, I bought it. Don't know what it's about. I think the Neon Gods is like a Greek mythology kind of like retelling, reimagining type thing. So I have no idea what this is about. I don't want to know. I just want to go into it blind. Then also at Barnes & Noble, I got The Institute by Stephen King. If you guys don't know, I talk about it quite a bit. Not as much as I would like to be honest with you. I love Stephen King. I love his books. I love his audiobooks. This man could put out like a pamphlet on something science. And I'd probably still read it. I think this is like one of his newer releases. Like he's put this out in the past couple of years. This cover's like kind of creepy because it has like the kid on it. All I know is that a kid like wakes up in a room that looks like his, but there are no windows and it's not his actual room. So that's all I know. That's all I need to know. Truth be told, you tell me that it's Stephen King and I'm going to want to read it. So, then I also got A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. Is that better or is that worse? Anyways, I have no idea. I want to read the second book after Divine Rivals. I just am blanking on what it's called right now. But until then, I wanted to get a Rebecca Ross fix and also see if I liked any of her other books because I know this one got popular after Divine Rivals obviously became popular. No idea what it's about. I know Sarah Caroli read it and I don't think she like enjoyed it that much, but I know other people that have read it and have enjoyed it, so I'm looking to give it a shot. Then I have Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Here's the thing. I read one book by an author and I decide that I love that author and I will continue to buy their books until there's no more books left to buy. Even if I don't necessarily know if I'll like the rest of their books, I just have to buy all of them. So I'm going through and buying all of Taylor Jenkins Reid's like backlist of books. I have a couple. This was one of the ones that I didn't have that they still carried at Target. I have no idea what it's about. I know one of my friends, one of my mutuals on TikTok loves this book. So I'm excited to read it. Honestly, these just like feel so good. Like I love this format or these like redoing the covers, whatever it's called. They're redoing the covers of these books and I like how they feel. Next, I got All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and C.L. Herman. No idea what it's about. It was in the YA section at Target, and I've been seeing it, like, everywhere, and so when they were doing, like, the buy two, get one free sale, I was like, okay, I have to pick it up. It has something to do with villains, and that's really all I know. I'm thinking that this is going to be more of, like, a fall read, so I'll have it saved for next fall, but, yeah, I don't really know anything beyond that. Then I got The Risk, the Play, and the Dare by Elle Kennedy, and again, you know what? This is a different scenario, but along the same line. I have never read an Elle Kennedy book, but do I own the entire Off-Campus series? Yeah. I think I'm only missing like 2 now. Oh, I might only be missing 1. Yeah, I'm missing the first one. So I got the last 3 books. I didn't get the first one. It wasn't there, to be fair. But I know everybody loves Elle Kennedy's books, and so when I saw them, I was like, okay, I can get these 3, get one free, and they're like super inexpensive to begin with. So I bought them, haven't read them. Again, all I know is that they're to do with hockey or sports romances. That's it. Then I also got Bright Young Woman by Jessica Knoll. I know she was the girl that wrote Luckiest Girl Alive, which was the movie with Mila Kunis in it. I haven't read that book, nor did I watch the movie, but this cover simply intrigued me. And all the reviews for this book, people were talking about how it was like really weird and kind of creepy, but also like really good. And that's all you have to say to me for me to buy the book and then want to read it. Will I get to it? Maybe at some point, but who knows? And my dog wants to come say hello. Hi, babes. Then I also bought A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. I have not read the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I don't own the second one, but this one was a signed copy of the third book. And was I waiting for these books to come out in hard or in paperback? Yeah, I absolutely was. Did I buy this anyways? Yeah, I absolutely did. I just know I'm gonna love this trilogy. To be honest with you, I have blind faith, and that is all that I need. Then I also got Once More with Feeling by Alyssa Suzman. I have not read, what's the other one? Funny You Should Ask. And I know this one wasn't everybody's favorite book out of the 2 that she's put out, but it's a pretty cover. I'm gonna like keep it on my shelves regardless, and I do really want to read it, but it does feel more like a summer read for me, so I'll probably wait until then to read it. Then I got Beautiful Graves by LJ Shen, and really the only reason why I got this was because Amazon was doing their buy 3 for 2 sale. My Dark Romeo happens to be like one of my favorite dark romances like ever, and LJ Shen was one of the authors of that book, and so when this was on sale, I was like, hey, I have to. I got to. No idea what it's about. I really don't want to know. Don't care to know. I just know LJ Shen wrote it, so it's probably really good, and I'm excited to read it. And also, this cover is just, like, stunning. Like, I love the gray, and then, like, the 2 red roses. It's cool. And also by LJ Shen, I got Ruthless Rival. Again, no idea what it's about. It was on sale, just like Beautiful Graves was, and I want more LJ Shen in my life. I need more LJ Shen in my life, so I bought it. Next, I got Hot House Flower by Krista and Rebecca Ritchie. I do already own a copy of this, but I got the original copy of it. I didn't get like the new reprints of it, and then this was on sale, and I'm excited about it. I have quite literally no idea where this falls in the whole Addicted Sister Calloway whatever series. Addicted Calloway Sister series. I always do that. Anyways, no idea where this falls in that, but I own it now. Then one of my favorite purchases that I got during like this entire haul, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and the Other Stories by Lewis Carroll. I got the version of Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights in this like version or whatever, the Barnes & Noble Classics. And I saw this while we were there, and I love it. I love Alice in Wonderland, one of my favorite stories. I have a tattoo on it. So I saw this and I had to get it. I had to get it. Then I also got Crossed and Twisted by Emily McIntyre. I have no idea which retellings these are. I think Twisted is Aladdin. I don't know what Crossed is. It was something weird. Anyways, I got these two. So now I own all of the Never After series, and I've only read one. Better track record than some of these that I got. Then on accident, okay, this was on accident, was not on purpose, but it was a happy accident. I got 2 copies of Loathe to Love You by Ali Hazelwood. And I got one from Target, but I forgot that I ordered it off of Amazon like the day before. Don't know how I forgot, but I did. Anyways, so I have 2 copies, and one of these is getting sent to Bailey. All I know is that these are short stories. I haven't read a single Ali Hazelwood book. Do I own everything she's put out? Yeah. I don't know. Argue with your mama, not me. Next, I have Gleanings by Neil Shusterman. I started Scythe like a long time ago, and then I never finished it. I do really want to finish it though, and this is supposed to be like short stories, I think. Yeah, stories from the arc of Scythe, and I don't know what that means. I saw it. It was the buy one 50% off at Barnes & Noble, so I bought it. Then I also have The Long Game by Elena Armas. She wrote The Spanish Love Deception and The American Roommate Experiment, and this just looks like such a cute book. It has something to do with like children's soccer teams and animals, barn animals. There's a goat on the cover. I have no idea what it's about. I read the description and I really didn't understand it. So I'm not looking too deep into that. I'm just excited to read it. Now, my last 3 books on this list are all books that authors have sent to me, so I'm just gonna go through those really quickly. The first one is Heart in Your Hands by Emma Humfleet. I don't really know what this is about. She said it's like there is some spice in it, but it's not all spice. There is a lot of a story, a plot, and it's very heartfelt was kind of like the vibe that I was getting from it. So I'm excited to read it. We'll see what happens. Then I got No Sweeter Poison by Lenora Mendez Castillo, and the only thing that she told me was that it was a mafia, like dark romance type thing set in Barcelona, I believe. I did start the Kindle version, but then I had to put it down because I was reading some other books that I had started, but I'm super excited to get into this. I know she has a second book either is coming out or it's already come out. And then last but not least, I have already read this book. I finished it today, but is I Kick and I Fly by Ruchira Gupta. And I was super excited to get into this book because the author of this book is actually an activist for women and children in India, or just I don't think it's just in India, but I think it's in a lot of places around the world, and the whole like trafficking ring and stuff like that. She speaks out against that, and she helps women to like fight back. And so I think she actually teaches girls kung fu in order to help them defend themselves, and that was a big plot point in this book. Okay, that was all of the books, surprisingly. Should we do like a count? I really don't want to count. So I got 28 books here. It's great. It's beautiful. I don't have a problem. You do. Anyways, that was it. I am officially on a book buying ban until Christmas Day. I will say the day after Christmas because I don't think I'll be shopping Christmas Day. This excludes buying books as gifts for other people. I can buy them for other people. I can't buy them for myself. So we'll see how well that goes. I literally don't have any more space in my room, and I am gonna add 2 more bookshelves on top of my little like romance shelf or whatever, but I just don't have space for it, and I don't need to spend more money on books. So I'm done for a little bit. Literally like 4 weeks. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. And I will see you guys on some other places in the internet. If you guys want to know like where else you can find me, I will link all of my links in the description. If you guys want to know anything about my setup, anything about like the books that I read, or like my Kindle setup, any of that is in my Amazon storefront. I'll link that as well. I have a book club. We read 2 books a month. I'll link that. It's on Fable. It's completely free. We're reading Love Redesigned right now, which I'm super excited for. It's super good so far. And yeah, we're just having a good, chill, fun time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.